Hey, what's up guys? Let's check out some more Reddit. Am I the asshole? Let's go! Am I the asshole for showing up a few minutes before closing? So I work from 8:30 to 5 p.m. and most days I barely get a break, let alone the chance to leave my desk. The problem is where I live, most stores close at 5 p.m., which makes things tricky. This past Friday, I got a notification around lunch saying my parcel had been attempted for delivery. I thought, okay, no worries, I'll get a follow-up notification soon to pick it up. But nope, nothing until after the post office had already closed. Fast forward to today, Monday, and I managed to leave work 10 minutes early to try to get my parcel. I might have sped a little, but hey, it's a small town. I got to the post office a few minutes before 5 p.m., only to find the door already locked. I checked their hours and clearly said open until 5 p.m. I saw people inside, so I decided to go around the back and knock on the door. A few moments later, one of the employees finally come out. Me, hey, I saw the door was closed before 5 p.m. Is that normal? Him, come back tomorrow. Can I get my parcel? I was here before 5 p.m. and I was waiting outside. Him, I didn't see anyone. Me, you and your coworkers definitely saw me. Can I grab my parcel? Him, no. I get that after a long day of work, they probably just want to go home, but in my opinion, if your posted hours say you're open until 5 p.m., you shouldn't be locking up early. Plus, as a paying customer, I feel like I should have at least been given a chance to get my parcel before they closed. So am I the asshole here, or did I have an unreasonable expectation? I feel like depending on what the business is, I can understand closing a little bit early than posted hours. Like for example, like a restaurant or like somewhere that, sells food and they have to like prep the food and tear down and clean and all that stuff. Like if they close at 5 p.m., I understand like tearing down around like 4:30, you're already cleaning, you're putting stuff away. And by the time all the cleaning's finished, then 5 o'clock rolls around and you can finally lock the door and go home.
What a day!
And it definitely sucks because like working in food and like the restaurant environment and stuff, when you're about to close down and it's literally like 4 minutes till closing and a big group of 10 people come in expecting to sit down and be served dinner and stuff, it's like, what are you doing? What was stopping you from coming in like an hour before we closed? So like the food industry and stuff, like I can definitely see why you would want to close like a few minutes before posted hours. Like that, I completely understand. But with this being a post office and stuff, like a government building, I never worked in that industry, so like I don't see why you would close before posted hours. Like what's stopping you from just letting them come in and grab their package? I would assume it's just a quick handoff. I don't understand. And if anyone knows or works at a post office, please let me know down in the comments if I'm completely wrong about that. But I don't see the issue in just letting them come in and grab their package. Not the asshole, they are paid to keep it open until 5 p.m. Post office isn't just a regular shop, it is an important service in the community. I guess you could complain to the head office. You won't be the only one affected by this. That's what I'm saying too, because like I said, I understand like the food industry and stuff, or working at a restaurant, like if you want to close a little bit early, that I understand because there's a lot of tear down, cleaning, disinfecting, all this stuff. But like, what is it about a post office that you have to like close the doors before closing time? Yeah, that I don't understand. But if anyone out there knows, please let me know. Am I the asshole for taking my brother-in-law to small claims court for a prank? I recently took my brother-in-law to small claims over a prank he pulled on me, and now my wife and her family are furious, and I need to know if I'm in the wrong here. A few months ago, we were at a family barbecue. I had a few too many beers and fell asleep in a hammock with my shirt off. My brother-in-law, who was completely sober, thought it would be hilarious to fill my belly button with super glue.
What?
At some point, I must have touched it because when I woke up, I had glue partially dried to my belly button and on my finger. We tried to remove it, but it was stuck. The glue had adhered to my skin, and when we attempted to peel it off, it caused some tearing around the edges. Oh my god. Unfortunately, my job insurance has a $1,000 ER copay, but I had no choice. I had to go to the ER. They used a solvent and an ointment to remove the glue, and after everything, I was left with a medical bill of $2,253. I asked my brother-in-law to cover the cost because he caused the situation. He refused. After trying to resolve it privately, I took him to small claims court, and I won. However, he still hasn't paid. This caused a major rift in my family. My wife is upset and her family thinks I overreacted. So am I the asshole for taking him to court over this? Fuck no! What's the prank if you didn't check the belly button, right? And he poured super glue in your belly button. What's the prank that now you have super glue stuck in your belly button? It's fucking stupid. And also, like, am I understanding this right? That when you woke up, your finger was stuck to your belly button because of the super glue? Or did you just have super glue in your belly button and also your finger?
I don't care.
I mean, like, either way, like, he caused you physical harm. You tried peeling it off yourself and you started ripping your skin off. And super glue is like super hard to get off your skin, and for good reason too. I think most of y'all know this too, but like back in the day during like war times and stuff, they literally used super glue to like heal up cuts. Like if you had a gash in your arm, they'll like pinch the skin and put super glue in it just to hold your skin together. So yeah, I mean, it'll stick to your skin like really good. I mean, plus, before you even took him to small claims, you're like, hey, I'm gonna settle this privately. You told your brother-in-law, hey, let's settle this out of court. Can you please, like, pay me in small payments until I recoup $2,000 or something? But no, I mean, he wouldn't pay, he wouldn't do anything. Clearly, the family wasn't helping out either. So what else are you gonna do besides taking the small claims? And good news for you, you won. But now he's not gonna follow up on his court-mandated thing of paying you back the money. And now your in-law family is gonna call you an asshole? Fuck off. And you know what sucks even more is your wife is upset with you and not her own brother who did this to you. Not cool. Yeah, I don't know about that. I wouldn't necessarily say if that's divorce ending, but I can definitely say it's moving towards that line. I don't know, but hopefully you get your money back, dude, because it's a sucky situation. Am I the asshole for refusing to switch tables at a restaurant because a family wanted to sit together? I, 30 male, went out to dinner alone at a popular restaurant. Since it was busy, I was seated at a small 2-person table near the window. I ordered my food and was just scrolling on my phone, enjoying the night. A few minutes later, a server approached me and asked if I'd be willing to move to a different table, one near the kitchen, so they could push my table together with another to accommodate a larger family. I looked over and saw a group of 6, including 2 kids, waiting nearby. I politely declined. I had already settled in, and honestly, I didn't want to move from my nice window spot to a cramped one by the kitchen. The server looked a little annoyed but said okay. However, the family was clearly upset. I overheard the mom say, "Wow, some people have no consideration." When I told my friend about it later, she said I should have just moved since I was alone, and it would have been a small inconvenience to me but a big help to them. Now I'm wondering if I was being stubborn for no reason. Am I the asshole? Well, I mean, the server did ask you if you would like to switch. So if they're just asking you, then yeah, you have a yes or no response. And you said no, so like, why are they gonna side-eye you like you ruined their night? What did I do? Plus, I mean, wouldn't that suck that like you go out to dinner alone, right? And you were lucky enough to get a window seat, like a really nice chill spot. You're enjoying your night, you already got your food in, you're like scrolling your phone and you're just enjoying the nice view of the window seat. Only for a server to come by and say like, hey, can you actually move to the cramped side over there by the kitchen where you're probably gonna get bumped every time they open the door so this big family can take your table from you? No, I wouldn't do that either. And yeah, I can understand why you would want to decline that, because like, hey, I'm already seated, I'm enjoying myself, like, leave me alone. I will say, if I was in that situation, I would say I would probably move, because like, I like helping, much to my own detriment, I love helping people, so like, if I could help out this family by moving so they can take my table, I know I probably would have moved to help out the family. But I can see how you wouldn't, and yeah, I would definitely be on your side for just staying your ground and just be like, no, I'm seated already, find some other accommodation for the huge family. So yeah, I wouldn't call you an asshole at all. Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law to piss off after she criticized me going to the gym while pregnant? I, 28 female, am currently pregnant and have been staying active by going to the gym, as my doctor has assured me it's perfectly safe. I don't do anything extreme, just light weights, walking, stretching to stay healthy for myself and the baby. My mother-in-law has been making constant comments about how I'm selfish and putting the baby in danger by working out. She even told me I'm asking for a miscarriage. Oof, jeez. By not just sitting at home and acting like a proper pregnant woman. I've tried explaining that my doctor is on board, but she won't listen. Today she pushed it too far, saying I was going to regret it when something happens. Jesus, man, why are you putting that out in the universe? God dang it. I snapped and told her to piss off and stop sticking her nose in my business. Now she's playing the victim, saying I was disrespectful and that I should apologize. My husband is on my side, but thinks I could have handled it more calmly. Am I the asshole for snapping at her? Well, I mean, I think it's well known that, like, just staying active in general is, you know, good for you and the baby. Especially, like, if the baby is, like, kind of not in the right position, like, in the womb. Sometimes walking around or being active will help, you know, correct the baby to be in the right position. So, yeah, I mean, going for a walk, like you said, light weights. It's not like you're going in there and deadlifting, like, 405, you know?
Let's pump some iron, bitches.
You're just generally staying active, and that's great. You telling your mother-in-law to piss off, I mean, you did tell her like, hey, the doctor approved me working out. It's fine, you know, don't worry about it. And she's over here saying that like, if you work out, oh, you're gonna have a miscarriage. And she's just like, she's putting negative shit out there for like no reason. And she didn't do it just one time. She constantly did it. And you're like, hey, fuck off, you know, let me live my life. Don't fucking meddle into my pregnancy. So like, what else are you gonna do? And from the story, it sounds like your husband isn't even shutting down his own mom's comments. So like, what else are you gonna do here? Am I the asshole for not doing my brother's laundry? I am 23 years old and I live with my mother and my 33-year-old brother. I do my own laundry while my mom does hers and my brother's. My mom has been in the hospital for the past week due to recent medical issues, so she hasn't been home to do my older brother's laundry. While visiting her at the hospital earlier today, she gave me a list of very specific instructions to follow for doing my brother's laundry. I was a little caught off guard because why would she be giving me that information instead of my brother? It seems to me that she expects me to do my brother's laundry for him now that she isn't able to, instead of my brother just doing it himself. Am I the asshole if I don't do his laundry? He is an adult man. Why is his younger sister expected to do it for him? Yeah, the brother's like 33 years old and he can't do his own laundry. He doesn't know how to do his own laundry. I'm assuming he's just been like babied for the past 33 years. So the mom has always done it for him and he never once said like, hey, you know, I'll help you out with the laundry. Like, I know I'm 30 plus. Let me do my own laundry, mom. Like, okay, I can somewhat understand, like, he's 33 years old, maybe life hasn't been so well to him, he's in a bad financial spot, and maybe he just happens to live with his mom, and that's not terrible, but it's an unfortunate situation. But what is terrible is why can't he do his own laundry? What's preventing him from learning and doing his own laundry? So that part I don't understand. I mean, if I was you, like, you already got the specific list from your mom, I would just hand it over to your brother and be like, hey, good luck, do it yourself. Not the asshole. End the cycle of enabling. End the cycle of enabling is exactly what I need to do. Yep, and you should do it quick because, I mean, he's 33. How much longer does he need? Like, these are certain things, like doing laundry is something that, yeah, he should figure out to do for himself. Well, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this episode of Reddit, Am I the Asshole? Let me know y'all's thoughts on these stories, whether you agree or disagree with me, whatever it is, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.